Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be reviewing a game I played versus a Fox Aton, and let's get started. So I was black in this game. So far everything is pretty normal, and this move is just really annoying. Like if I can't really figure out how to handle it better, I'm probably just going to start trying this one, even though this also is annoying, but not sure. I have to try it. But when you play here, what I should have played in the game is I should have just pincered here. And I can easily live in the corner here. And I reduce his points on the right side. And I can still kind of cut this off and fight here. But instead, I kind of just pushed because I wanted to try and take some center influence and then Tanuki. But in this game, there's really not going to be much center stuff. So it's very hard to use. And then I don't really get anything in the corner. So I don't have points. And I'm giving him points on the side. So it's hard to say that this is good for me because it's hard to say how I can use it. So I kind of just keep pushing here. And it's giving him lots of points. And then after this move and these, the chances of me getting points in the corner is very small. And if I do, it's very small. But then I kind of got what I wanted and I Tanuki'd here. But I probably should just keep pushing and then Tanuki to make this a little bit stronger. Because after I push up to here, it's like I'm never gonna invade here anyway. But if I Tanuki and he turns here, this is actually quite big, and this group can like start getting attacked. So if I were to like just Tanuki somewhere, I can start playing moves like this and start surrounding me. So I should have prevented that by pushing one more time and then jumping. But instead, I played here, and he played very calm, and we just played Joseki here. And he extends and I extend. So at this point, I think the game is still pretty close. But I would say maybe it favors white just a tiny bit, just because I don't really know how to use these stones here. Okay, and he kicks here. So what AI recommends for me to do here is just to press down here and then attach. So I'm assuming it wants me to make this group a little bit stronger and then attach here to try and build this side in a much bigger way. And use the weaknesses of this group to try and get that, which that makes sense. I didn't really think of that. I was thinking this Hane here would be a little bit too much, but it looks like there's some Aji here that I can get away with, and I'm still not really losing anything on the side. So it probably would have been better to play that way. But instead, I jump here. Would have been better if I just push first, because there is some Aji here. And if I get to do this one, my shape's even better, and I can still Tanuki. But I played here and here. And now there's this cutting point here, which can become an issue and does later. And instead of playing this attach, I just try to play here to try and directly make this points. I don't think this is a bad move. This move is probably just a little bit more efficient. And there's still Aji in the corner here. And so I think playing the attach tries to fix the Aji in the corner while also growing this side. While when you just play here, it's just points on the side, and then there's still Aji here. This move, I think this is his first mistake. It seems very slow, but it's also hard to say what he should do. Like white doesn't really have like a really big move here. Like you can play something over here, but that's probably not Sente. You can play in the corner, but it's hard to say that it's too soon or not. Yeah, there's it's very hard to do. He could maybe try something like this, and try and get some center influence here to attack this later, but I can understand why he played this move. It seemed like there's just not much else to do. And I wanted to try and use my stones here to try and attack or cut something off. So I played here. But again, AI is just like, yeah, just attach here and you're fine. But I played this one and crosscut. I don't think anything else really works here. Like if I play this one, he just cuts and connects, and I can't really do anything over here. But I could have played something like this and turned to try and build something in the center. Um, Hard to say if this is good for me or not. It was probably better than the game. There's still some ways he can reduce over here, and he can also just jump in. Um, but I probably should have played like this. But instead, I cross cut. It does allow me to kind of cut this off, but it's not that easy to just capture that in a good way because he just Atari's on top. I have to play this ugly shape here, and he plays this move, which is surprisingly effective. Like I can't just kind of push and cut without damaging my corner. I can't really push out because he can just cut, and I don't think I have enough liberties. So instead, I started the Ko and was hoping that I could just kind of live here, and if I lived here, I can push out, and he has lots of cutting points. But he just simply defends. I try to capture. We play a few Ko threats, and he finally just connects here. I Atari and connects. So here, it feels like I was kind of successful because I got to cut these off, but there's lots of Aji in this corner here, and it's quite easy to reduce, and the game can become quite complicated. But the main issue is this is now very strong, and there's cutting points here, so this group can become very weak and be attacked. So probably, again, I think I'm slightly behind, and I think AI said it's like a 2 or 3 point lead for white. So it's still a very close game. But he attaches here. So here's where the game got pretty complicated. And my mistake was I tried to play very safe. So I attached here because it felt like he just goes here, I connect under, I keep my corner. It's a very safe move. But he has lots of moves to get out and attach, so I feel like it probably wasn't the best. I think I should have just Hane'd here. If he just extends out again, I play here. And now my shape is much better than in the game where I play at A, because he can cut and cut one side or the other. Here, that's not there. So this, again, better shape for me. If he tries to cross cut, I believe this just doesn't work out very well for him. I just Atari this way and extend and connect. And now he doesn't really have a good move. Like he can Atari here, but I capture the corner and this is not alive yet. He can Hane on top like this. And if I go here, it's kind of worse for me because it's kind of even worse in the game because I kind of have to extend here and then he can still attach. So I can't play that one. I have to play the cut. And it goes maybe something like this. And this also would be better for me because I get solid points over here. I get a few points here. These are cut off. And this corner, I'm not sure if I can really do anything with it. Might be a Ko or something later. At the very least, I can play here in Sente to reduce the corner by quite a bit. So this would have been better than the game. But in the game, I got a little bit scared, so I played here because I thought it was safer, but I think it was just a bad move. Because he just extends here, I connect under, he attaches. And then I played this one. I think I was trying to cut here, but then I realized I can't cut there because I just have too many cutting points. So I should have just extended here. He probably has to extend. I can peep, and then I can jump here. And there's cutting points here, but if he cuts here, I just connect. If he extends, I can connect here. My corner should be okay. This group looks like it would struggle to live, and these are also cut off. And looks like they probably won't be able to live. And it should be similar if he plays over here. I just capture, he extends, I connect. But I played this one, which I'm still not sure why I played this one. Because immediately I didn't cut, I played this move, which again, this whole order of moves just feels very bad for black. And I come back and I connect anyway. Which I probably could have still played here, because if he cuts here again, I can still connect under, but now he can kind of get out. And if I go here, connect, this one's a little bit worse because he has moves like that are like forcing, and he can jump out really easily, and then now my corner might get into danger here. But it kind of depends on if he can like attach here to get some more liberties, and then there's stuff in the corner, and then also he can cut here. So it just becomes a mess. So yeah, definitely better to just play this one directly. In the game, I connect here, and then he attaches here, which this move is very hard to deal with. The best move I can come up with was Hane here, and then he crosscut. So I should have played like this. I could Atari here, and then Atari'd here, and then I just play this move. If he tries to cut this off, I can play this move, which is a pretty cool move, and it allows me to either connect to this side, or if he blocks the side, I connect here. So this is cut off, this is cut off. So instead of that move, white would be forced to play this one. And if he Ataris a few times, he goes back here, and he should be alive. But this is cut off, and I kind of live in much better shape here. White can also try to play this one instead, and it ends up about the same, but maybe a little bit better for me. But instead I played here because again, it was the safe move. And it just turned out to be a mistake. He extended here, and then I played this attach. So I was trying to really reduce the liberties here because I was reading that if he plays something like this, I can just Hane under and kill the stones. But it was kind of one-sided because of course he's not going to play this way. He's going to force me to connect here and then Atari here. Then I'm kind of forced to extend, and he just lives here. So he lived here very easily. I still have some Aji on the outside here. So I come back and I play here to protect my cutting points and to try and capture all of these because I kind of need some points. And at this point, the game is still kind of close, but not really. I think I'm about maybe 10 points behind here. And I still have this weak group here. So he jumps out here. And I really should probably just defend here. But I counted I was behind here. So I tried to play here to get a few extra points. And I was just thinking, okay, if I can just live here, maybe I have a chance. But after he plays this move's very annoying. Pretty much none of these really work. My best option is just to play something over here and try and live. That looks very difficult. In the game, I played this one, which this was just a really bad misread. I misread this move here, which cuts me off. But I was thinking I could just Atari everything, extend, and then kind of just sacrifice this, connect, and I thought I was connected. But after this move, I just I can't do anything. So I ended up resigning because yeah, there's just no way for me to connect. And he's strong here, so I can't even like push through here or do anything like that. So the game kind of ended quicker than it should have. Because at this point, like I said, it's a 10-point game. But if he just makes, one mistake, I'm kind of back into it. So I should have just been more patient, and maybe I would have had a chance later. But that's it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I would like to thank my Patreons. Appreciate all the support, and I'll see you all next time.